Hi guys, welcome back. So I thought I would start a series of like what's in my makeup bag or what's in my makeup collection, because at this point that's really what it is. It's a collection. I have a problem. But I'm on the mend. I promised I wasn't going to buy any more makeup for the rest of 2020. Granted, it's the middle of November now, so it's not that long. But I really just don't have much room for any more. I mean, I'm in an office space. I've got a cart full of makeup, and then I've got some storage containers full of makeup. So I'm going to start today with my eyeshadow palettes because I love eyeshadow. I love eyeshadow palettes. I love how versatile colors can be and how they can play with skin tones and bounce off of the clothing you're wearing, your hair. Okay, so I'm going to start with my largest palette. And just like a lot of what I get, first of all, everything I have, I spend my own money on. I'm not, at this moment in time, I am not sponsored. I don't have any affiliations with any of my eyeshadows. I'm not a promoter. I'm not on commission, anything like that. So my first palette I have to show you is the Morphe 39L Hit the Lights palette. This is an artistry palette. So probably made more for like a makeup artist. I'm not a certified makeup artist. I just play with makeup. So here you have it. Here are all the tones. So what it looks like. And what's cool about this palette is it's actually a collab palette. So all of the Morphe palettes come with this paper or this sheet. I always hold on to it because it has the names and who it's curated by. So when you line it up, you'll see here are the 4 different collabs within the palette. So like down the center is Morphe, right? There's the Morphe. Sorry, I had to sneeze. So then these are different palettes. So this one up here is the Code Red palette, and you'll see here who it's curated by, their at, and their signature. So these are like a collaboration with makeup artists, social media makeup artists, or makeup artists that have a social media following. This one is the Holographic palette. This one's so fun. It is all shimmers, like everything in there is a shimmer. I think, no regrets. So it's got one matte. This shade here is the only matte. And then we'll put this side. Ooh, ring light. Sorry. This is the After Party. This one is one of my favorites. Here. This is Beckham Ram. It's just so fun. The neon colors. The yellow is fantastic. It is also the only black in the palette. It's Till Dawn, and it is a matte black. Oh, sorry, it's not the only black. It's the only matte black. And then up here is Smoke Show. This is one I use a lot of for the shimmers, and it has a shimmery black. So I got this one. Morphe was having an online sale, so I snagged it up while it was like 40 or 50% off, maybe more. I don't remember how much I paid for it. I'll stick with Morphe. I'll get those out of the way first. So in addition to when I purchased that one, I also, and I understand that there's like some controversy around this. I know like some stores stopped carrying this artist and stopped their collabs and their association. But this is the Morphe and Jeffree Star palette. And this is, I should tell you, this is not as well loved as it looks. This fell into the hands of my toddler, who took his fingers and stuck them right there in the fast lane black and then touched everything else. What I like about this palette is it's a great mix of shimmers and mattes, and then you have like pressed powder, and then this is actually like, you see that? This is a cream glitter. So it has a cream base to it. I'm trying to get it focus. See there. And there's a couple like that. I think this silver shade is also like that. But it's a good mix of colors. I tend to play in this corner the most, in these purples and pinks. But it doesn't get used too often, but you can see little baby fingerprints all over it. It's a hazard. The next one, this is one of my favorite ones. If you've seen my video where I did the strawberry lemonade inspired and then the sunset inspired eye looks, it came from this palette. So this is also Morphe, because why not? And this is the Sunset Beats palette. Now I got this in the same sale that I got the large palette in, and I think I got this for like $12, which is fantastic because it's like 18 shades. Pull it away. This again, cream glitter or gel glitter, and then a good mix of mattes and shimmers, and then you have like a variation in shimmer. So you have some shimmer here, right? So here's a shimmer, here's a shimmer, here's a shimmer, all different levels. See that of shimmer? That's pretty cool. This shade, which I believe is called, well, I'll tell you what it's called. Moonrise is actually on more of a yellow. Do you see that? It picks up yellow tones. Super, super pretty. Very pretty. Great for highlighting. This is the one I use quite often. This shade in particular is one of my favorites. Put my plastic back in, because again, I like to know the names, especially when I am doing my videos. I like to tell you what shade I'm using. Slipping out of my chair. And then this is another Morphe 18 color palette. This one is the Blew Ya Away. And I dropped the plastic. So this is the cool tone palette. So the Sunset Beats is the warm tone. This is the cool tone in the collection. Same thing, got it on sale for like 12 bucks. I like this one too. I play with it. I'm a big fan of this purple. Huge fan of it. Let me pick this up. And in case anybody was wondering, that really obnoxious face I just made was me contemplating using my toes to pick it up, or actually picking it up with my hands like a human being. In case anybody's wondering, I used my toes. Okay, the next palette I'm going to show you is this Glitz Whiz by She Glam. She Glam is the beauty line by Shein, the online store, and this is their Brick Lane palette. This one too comes with a plastic with all the names, and this one kind of sticks to it. I haven't peeled it off all the way. So what's fun about this is that it is a mix of pressed powders and then cream eyeshadow. See that? Just press. It's a cream, which is nice. And then there's a mix of mattes and shimmers. The shades are actually pretty well pigmented. I would put this somewhere between a drugstore eyeshadow and like a beauty store, like a specialty store. I wouldn't necessarily put it up under like a luxury brand or a specialty brand like a Morphe, but it does really well. This one was also a $12 palette. I've used it in another video. I did a She Glam review video. I used it there. I tend to pull colors from it occasionally. It just doesn't get used very often, mostly because I have a ton of other palettes that I really, really love. Let's see. I'm going to move through some of my older palettes here. So some of these just have fallout all over them. This is the Winky Lux. This is the customized shadow palette in Smoke and Roses. It's a 5-shade palette. It has a black with a slight shimmer. Nope. It's a matte. 2 shimmer. The shimmers have gone everywhere. I can't even tell. So the matte, these 2 are the mattes, and then these 3 are the shimmers. Makes for a really great rose gold smoky eye. I really like it. I use that one quite a bit. This one is one of my favorites for a neutral warm tone. This is Colored Rain. This is the Mimosa Moment eyeshadow palette. It is a 6-shade palette, and it's just neutral tones. This one here is more of a rose gold when it's on. It just makes for a really great smoky neutral eye. Very similar to what I have here, with just a little bit more shimmer. The shimmer is a little more pigmented. Let's see. I'm trying to save. Okay. And a lot of these I've curated. Either I've purchased them online directly through the seller, or I've acquired them through like subscription boxes, repeated boxes, things like that. So this is the What's the Tea Iced Tea Eyeshadow Palette. It's cool shades with an eyelid primer. Says over here, What's the Tea? Cool shades, eyelid primer. And this is from the Balm. Hashtag the Balmers. Balm collection. I love the Balm. I love their primers. I love their blushes, and I like this palette. I tend to forget that I have this palette because it is just cool tones. You can see it gets used, but I tend to forget I have it. There's a lot of shimmers in here and not very many mattes. I think there's 4 mattes, and they're all the darkest shades. So it's nothing super special. But I always forget that it has the primers built in. There's a black eye primer, and then there's a neutral tone. And the neutral tone gets used more often when I remember I have it. Maybe I'll use the black eyelid primer when I go to do like a really smoky eye soon. But I've had this one for a while. I think I got this with like a Ipsy many moons ago. I do like it. I do. The colors are great. Again, the Balm. I have nothing bad to say about the Balm. And this one is Wondrous Seascape by Wander Beauty. This one, again, subscription box. However, if you've seen any of my videos, you know I love Wander Beauty. My eyeliner today is Wander Beauty. And you should check out that video. That was my beauty haul video. But this one is part of the summer collection I got. And it's just summery shades. Again, well loved, clearly. Look at this. I use the seafoam. I mix the seafoam with everything. Like if I'm going to put green on my eyes, I'm going to add the seafoam. I love this color. I'll just show you. Go here. It's such a beautiful, subtle green with the shimmer. The camera is not doing it justice. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, guys. It's so beautiful. So this palette only has 2 mattes. Brown and then the blue. The rest are shimmers, high shimmers. This one is gorgeous for like a highlight in the inner corner. This one is great for building up the crease. I love this one. I used it a lot. Okay. So this one is Carity. This is the Come As You Are. This is a 90s inspired palette. I got this on Carity. I got it on sale. I think I got it for like $6. Directly from Carity's website. This is a 15 shade palette, mix of shimmers and mattes. The naming convention for this is amazing. So you have like Ugh and Riot, Seattle. You have Drew, like Drew Barrymore, Drew. Deja Vu. You have Gwen, like Gwen Stefani. This green one is called Dank. Like it just takes me back to the 90s, like so dank. It's also my favorite color in this palette. It's like this olive green. It's really pretty. Psych. Wait, Psych. Cool Beans. Cool Beans. Psych. And then Tattletale. Tattletale's pretty green too. It's like a emerald, shimmery emerald shade. This one is What's Up. Takes me back to Scary Movie. And it is like a shimmery MJ colored thing. I wonder if that's why. Liv, like Liv Tyler. Oh Snap. Duh. And then Bogus. It's like the ultimate 90s palette. But it's a great mix. And it's literally based off the grunge movement. It says the grunge movement of the 90s was all about rebellion and breaking the status quo. This palette was inspired by the idea of being different and standing out. I love this. I've used this quite a bit. I've used it in a few videos. I use it pretty often. The colors are beautifully pigmented. They hold up really well. They blend really well. I like it. The next one I'm going to do This is the Sakura and Sage Vegan Eyeshadow and Blush Palettes. This is a 2-in-1. And I forget it has blushes in it because I'm always looking for a blush. So it has 6 eyeshadows, 2 blushes. You'll see I use the Dawn more than I use the Azalea. And I love this carob color here, this shimmery gold. But I've used this to make some kind of smoky neutral tone colors. I really love earth tones, so this is a great palette. I got that in a subscription box, maybe my FabFitFun, I think. Don't remember. Says it's not for resale. I really like it though. Really pretty colors, good pigmentation. The next one, this probably needs to be thrown away. This is the City Mini palette by Maybelline. I just wanted to show you that I actually have like some drugstore palettes as well. This is the Urban Jungle, and it is just for amazing smoky eye. This green, super loved. This color, obviously super loved. The gold, super loved. This palette I've had for a while, but I use it constantly. Normally when I'm wearing this shirt, I will use it. I don't know why. I love the green in it. It's absolutely beautiful. And then I love that the drugstore ones give you like a tutorial on how to wear it. And this one shows you how to use 4 colors of the palette. So there's like, basically it's telling you there's 2 curated looks. You have, like they say to use this as a base, which they say to like take up to the eyebrow, and then use this one as an liner, like to smudge out your lash line. And then you would pick one of these for your crease. No, for your, pick one of these for your lid and one of these for your crease. But I tend to play with more than just 4 colors. So the next one, this is LA Splash Cosmetics. This is the eyeshadow palette. This is it here. This is what I have on my eyes today. I just got this in the mail yesterday. This is part of my Ipsy, and I'm wearing it today. I use most of the colors, not all of them, but it's very fun. 8-color palette, very blendable. I didn't put any eyeshadow primer on, and I'm probably, I don't know, 8 hours into my day, and it's doing really well. So yeah, I like this one. Very pretty. Love the matte black. Used it to smudge. Fantastic. And I love the gold. It's just a little pop. The next one I got, I have not used this yet. This is the Violet Boss. I also got this in the mail yesterday, and it's just a 6-shade, 6-color eyeshadow and pressed pigment palette. I don't know why it's pressed pigment and not just pressed eyeshadow, but and this one is obviously warm tones. I just haven't played with it yet. We'll see. I'll play with it. I'll let you know what I think. And then we're gonna get into the root of my problems, because there's more. So this is it's ColourPop. It's ColourPop. So I got these 3 in a online sale purchase. I think it was like build your own collection, like pick 3, or maybe it was already packaged as 3. But this one is the Just My Luck Pressed Powder Palette. They are all 9-shade palettes. So this one is greens. You can see I use it a little bit. I like mixing this palette with other palettes that I have. Big fan of this one here, which is Mo Bamba. And then this Charmed shade, this dark olive shade. Very pretty. The next one is the Honey. So you may have seen my video where I use this to do a full yellow eye. After watching Bailey Sarian do a tutorial using the same palette, and I was like, oh my gosh, I had the same palette. I can do this. And I did my own spin on it. I love this palette. I love this palette. These shades are so beautiful. And it's a good mix of like warm yellows and cool tones. So I like it. I really like this one. One of my favorites to play with. And then this one is my blowing smoke, and I have to check this before I open it to see if we're going. Yeah. So this one did not survive some travel. Very upset. I can't even tell you what the colors are anymore. Basically, this shimmery black has made its way over all of these. I just need to take a Q-tip and some alcohol to it and clean it up. But this is the Blow and Smoke palette, and it's great for just a black smoky eye. I'll probably clean it up, and then I'll use my black eye primer, my eyeshadow primer, and use this and do like a really bold black eye. Not black eye, black smoke. The next one is the Hocus palette by ColourPop. This one gets used a lot. Do you see this? It's new. It's my obsession. I'm in love. This color, Thackeray Binks. Oh, amazing. Dead Man's Toes. And this one here, Night of Frolic. Guys, clearly I use this one a lot. I've also made a video using this when I went through my Hocus Pocus haul and did my full makeup. I did 3 different looks using this palette based on the 3 Sanderson sisters. These ladies right here. I love this palette. I use it all the time. I definitely stalked ColourPop's website to get this when they launched it, and I'm not ashamed. The next ones are part of the Dark Bloom collection by ColourPop. I recently posted a video with these, and if you follow me on Instagram, then you have seen over the last week the looks that I've made with them. But this is Ornate. This is their warm tone palette. This is Baroque. This is the cool tone palette, Baroque, like the art era. Very beautiful. And then this is the Grandeur, and this is the neutral palette. I love them. I've had them for like a week. Use them all. Very cool. And then I have 2 more left. This is the Bare Necessities Pressed Powder Palette. This is a warm tone neutral palette. So this one has a ton of shades. These are warmer based tones. There's a matte black in this one. You guys know how I feel about that by now. I have not used this palette yet. It came in the mail yesterday. I'm going to do a full video with this one. I'll probably do multiple videos with this one. But I feel like it deserves its own video. So I did not play with it with my other makeup haul. And then this one is the Stone Cold Fox palette. Similar texture, similar collection. And this is the cool tones. So these are the softer, more cool undertone colors. Again, have not used it because I also feel like this one deserves its own video. So that is, I didn't even count how many that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm really counting, but I shouldn't be. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 eyeshadow palettes. I have never put a number to it. If you are my husband and you're watching this video, I'm so sorry. Remember that you love me. But yeah, so that's 24 minutes of eyeshadow palettes. So clearly I have a problem, but I will not be purchasing anymore. But continue to watch my videos to see more versatile looks and looks where I play with these colors. Again, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not sponsored. These are just things that I love. I just love them so much. Anyway, so that's the eyeshadow video. And join me next time. I will go through, maybe I'll go through my makeup cart the next time, because I can probably get through all of that. No, maybe the next video I'll just go through my other eye makeup and my lips Then we'll do my face stuff. It's like, I don't know how I'm gonna break this down, but welcome to this new What's in My Makeup Collection series. Thanks for watching and sticking with me for 25 minutes. If you own any of the palettes, if you purchase any palettes based on this, even though I am not sponsored, please let me know. Because I want to know who's out there watching, who's influenced, who wants it, who likes it, who recreates the looks. Or makes their own looks, because like we're all individuals and you should be your own person. But anyway, that's been a minute of rambling because I don't really know how to end this video. But thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. Check out more videos. Hit the subscribe, like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.